Hello. Now, if you ask people what is the greatest game of all time, guaranteed somebody will be a fanboy who had a Spectrum, who had Chaos, got it twice with your Sinclair, and will proclaim that it is the single greatest game of all time. And they probably wouldn't be wrong, because it is that awesome. Whether it beats the Mario Brothers or the Sonics of the world, I don't know. But to me, the pinnacle of 8-bit gaming was always Julian Gollup's Chaos. Now, handheld gaming has come a long way. People don't use Nintendo DS's and PSP's and Game Boys, Game Boy Advances anymore. Well, they do, but more people are using their iPhone and their Androids and their tablet PCs for handheld gaming. Now, I mean, this is all well and good. To me, you know, a phone is a phone, not a games console. It's like jack of all trades, master of none, trying to do too much. But with the number of free apps that are out there, and Chaos is one of them, you know, it's worth taking it on board that some of the games might actually be quite good. So I recently got an Android phone, this little Samsung Mini here that you can see, and I got the Android version of Chaos, and I decided to give it a try and give it a quick review for you. And I tell you what, I'm actually pretty impressed. It's pretty damn faithful. There's two different versions of Chaos built in here, in a way, in that there's some new features which aren't in the original. You can disable them if you want, you don't have to play with them. But they're interesting because I think some of them are actually based on spells that weren't available in the final release of Chaos, such as at the top right there you can see Meditate. That, I'm sure, is a spell that was found in the source code in the Spectrum version but wasn't actually there. You couldn't actually select that. Another one was Troll, I think it was a Magic Sleep as well. Anyway, so this is the Android version. It differs very little. The graphics are very, very similar. You can see there it's all touchscreen operated, which is great, except when you've got fingers like pork sausages like I have. You know, can you imagine trying to play a Nintendo DS with a pork sausage for a stylus? It'd just be ridiculous. But that's basically what I'm going to have to do. So there's the list of spells. Just like the Spectrum version, they're colour-coded according to how likely they are to work. You can examine them and see your chances of working. So I'm going to select a goblin here, asking do I want it to be an illusion. I always say no. The difference, just in case you don't know, between an illusion and a real creature is an illusion will always be successful, but it can be destroyed instantly with the disbelief spell. You know, it's great if you need a powerful creature in a clinch, but don't expect it to last any length of time. Somebody is going to disbelieve it and it will disappear. On the flip side, if you do it as a real creature, you know, something like a golden dragon's only got a 10% chance of being successful, so it's more than likely your spell will just fail. But if it is successful, you're at a severe advantage from everybody else. So I'm going to cast a King Cobra. So spell casting is done pretty easy. You tap where you want the spell to go, and then tap again to actually cast it. Again, slightly difficult with my massive fingers. The movement phase now. You tap the creature you want, you tap where you want it to go, and tap again to actually move. And to attack, you tap the creature you want to attack, and then tap it again to actually attack it. So it's kind of like everything's two presses, whereas it used to just be one. This is the problem with not having a keyboard, obviously. But, you know, the sound effects are there, the gameplay's there, it's slightly slower, but this is a strategic game, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to rush it, you don't need to, you know, you can take your time. Right, what we're going to do this time, let's go for a bat. A bat is a flying creature, so they can move many more spaces than other creatures. Oh, it's failed anyway, so you're never going to see it. And he's cast a Wraith. Now, Wraiths are undead creatures. The undead, basically, the rules of the Chaos universe dictate that undead creatures can only be harmed by magic and other undead creatures. So all of my creatures here, my King Cobra, my Crocodile, and my Goblin, are not going to touch that Wraith. Whereas that Wraith can basically attack me as many times as it wants without fear of reprisal. The only thing I've got at the moment that can destroy it is my Magic Bolt. Although I've got a Wraith spell there, so I might bring that in a sec. Let's see. Okay, let's go for a bear. Another bear. Bears are quite strong creatures. Pretty tough. So I've got 2 bears now, excellent. And he's getting a bit of an undead army together here. He's just cast a skeleton. Marvellous. Right, time for a bit of tactical fighting here. So crocodile doesn't beat bear. Let's go with goblin. Like I said, bears are pretty tough. King cobras have good attack but terrible defence, and that wasn't enough. Let's see if another bear can beat this bear. Sure, it's had enough punishment now. Oh my god, it still lives. His turn, and his bear straight away kills my king cobra. What a surprise. Right, the wraith hasn't got involved yet. I think now is the time to bring in a wraith of my own. I think I have to. So yeah, let's... oh, we're going to meditate. Didn't work. Yeah, I bet that's an illusion. I'll be watching for that and getting a disbelieving at some point. Okay, my bear kills his bear. Looks like it might have been an illusion because it didn't leave a body. My goblin kills whatever creature that was, an orc I think. Right. So that wraith is now engaged to my goblin. Oh, no, he's not. My goblin's dead, thanks to Golden Dragon there. Right, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to disbelieve... No, let's bring a wraith into it. The wraith's undead, it might block that Golden Dragon. To be honest, I think I'm more at risk of the wraith that's coming this way at the moment, so if I can intercept that and defend myself with that, that'd be better. Right, a zombie now. Marvellous. Right, send the crocodile along the top here. Split my army up a bit. Let's get rid of this blooming wraith here. Yeah, kill him straight away. Right. Go this way a bit. And end turn. Okay, let's see what he does. Now, for some reason he didn't attack my bear. He should have done, because he's got massive combat statistics and should have easily beat it. I think now is the time to get a disbelieving. And there you go. It was an illusion. I didn't need to worry. Now, he's got some pretty weak creatures there. I've got 3 strong creatures, but all his are undead. I've only got 1 undead creature, so I need to protect that. Let's create a bit of a smoke screen. Send my bear down the outside there. And we'll tempt them towards my wraith one at a time. I can only move 1 space, so, you know, make sure I get the first attack in. It's my best chance. Looks like they're going for my bear. They obviously see the bear as the biggest threat. It probably is the strongest creature I've got. Yeah. What are we going to do now? Let's go for meditating again, see what happens. From what I understand, meditating is basically like the same as sitting in a magic forest. You could create a magic wood, sit in a tree, and gain a new spell every few turns, as long as you didn't move. I think basically meditate does that. You give up your chance to move, your chance to cast spells, for the chance to get a new spell. Right, I'm going to go down this side here, and let's see where they go. Ah, they've realised my wraith is closer to their wizard, so they're coming to defend him. Let's meditate again, I think. Meditate. Oh, got a new spell! Way! But obviously, I give up my chance to move. Whereas he's casting a magic wood. Okay, so he's going to hide in the trees. Yeah. I think he's only delaying the inevitable here. If I can move my creatures the right way, keep them out of harm's reach, back him into a corner. So my bear is going to go, look, because my bear can move 2 spaces at once, I can make a big wide arc around his undead creatures there, and they probably won't even get close. There's only the fawn who might intercept me, and he's no match for a bear, believe me. Let's see where he goes. Okay, yeah, it's coming up towards us with them. The universe seems to have levelled itself out again. Yeah, let's meditate again then, yeah, see if we can get another new spell. No, it looked like my new spell was another Raised Dead, by the way. And now he's just armed himself with a magic knife, so I think obviously he's preparing for my Wraith, making it round to him. Having a magic knife, it will enable him to attack my Wraith. It's a magic weapon, my Wraith's in danger from that. At the moment I've got the lesser worry of the zombie and the skeleton coming my way, but yeah, I'm getting them into a corner here. There's a proper start coming from my bear now, to be honest. Yep, there they go. The big strong bear's coming up. And they decide to go for him rather than my Wraith. That could be a big mistake. Meditate again. Come on. Oh no. Failed again. And he's trying to disbelieve my bear. He's desperate now. He knows my bear is breathing down his neck, so to speak. Not a nice feeling if you've ever been there, had a bear breathing down your neck. Luckily I haven't. His horse is dead. My Wraith can now move in a bit. It's all getting very exciting now. For some reason the fawn has decided to attack the tree. I don't know why he bothered with that. He'd be better going straight for my bear and hoping to get a quick killing. Let's meditate again, see if I can get another. No, no chance. Now he's disbelieving me Wraith. That's not going to work because I don't cast illusions. I think this could be. Have we exposed him? No, he's still in the tree. He's still in the tree. It's not going to be game over this time. Give him another turn and attack my crocodile. Not going to succumb to their weak attacks comparatively. Raised Dead. Now this means if this works, I can make. No, it didn't work. But if it had worked, that King Cobra would have become an undead creature. Now imagine if you did that with a golden dragon. A real golden dragon, obviously. Eyes exposed. Come on, this could be game over. Yay! And that is a victory for me. Victory for Fichter. And that's it. In summation, well worth getting. Go and get it now, especially with it being free.